So I want to go young, and I want to go proven.
At number 7, if anyone is available,
So
who would you go with?
when Indiana Jones comes back
Okay.
to the Colts, how you feel about the Colts? Are they bona fide, or is that the Jacksonville division to lose?
The Colts are 25. Coming up on a Get Loud podcast, whenever it's a new season, you're looking ahead to the season, you set goals. We'll talk about goals.
Horizons is what I call them.
Oh.
Yeah, this is the dead time of the year. So guess what? Me and Jinx gonna feel it.
Also, we'll have the early preview of the NFL draft.
Yes, way too early.
Yeah.
Right?
And we'll look at the power rankings for 2026.
Don't pay us no attention.
Okay. Welcome inside the Big Bear AI Command Center studio. It is the Get Loud podcast presented by SeatGeek, the official primary ticketing partner of the Washington Commanders. Find tickets to Commanders games and more at SeatGeek. We love our good friends at SeatGeek.
Mm-hmm. They allow us to give you all this great content. And now that the football season is over, you can use SeatGeek to get to these concerts. Something like a Bad Bunny concert or something like that, right?
You know what concert I can't wait to go to?
What you got?
New Edition, Tony Braxton, Boys to Men.
When does that happen?
It's coming up next month.
You
Capital One Arena. Oh, man.
You're such a New Edition
Oh,
fan.
my God.
Like
Those are 3 legends.
Yeah.
Legends. Oh, my God. I can't wait.
Most definitely. I can enjoy that. I love the good R&B. R&B is lost now.
It is. I agree.
It's lost. Now, you know what? We're starting to sound like our parents.
I know. I heard myself.
Like-
It is, Fred.
Yeah, you know what?
They don't play like they used to. They don't sing like they used to.
I try to stop myself when I get in those
I
parent
know.
situations because I don't want a stench of my parents like on me like that. But I find myself like, music ain't the same. Talking to my kids and they like, what do you mean? And I'm like, it just had more personality in it. It had more softness to it. Like that's when love was
Emotion.
love. Yes, just emotion into the scene.
Yeah.
Like I thought the songwriters was better
Yeah.
in our day. Now they just write whatever.
No, I agree.
Yeah.
Make sure you like and subscribe to our pod and the Commanders YouTube channel. Also, as per usual, since we're old school, you can leave us a voicemail on the house phone.
Yes.
703-726-7419 or email us, WashingtonGetLoud@gmail.com. Before we get started, we're going to talk about goals for the upcoming season. We're going to talk about the draft. Plenty of Commanders talk here.
Yeah.
We'll get into Cutwater confessions as well. But I wanted to ask you, now that the season is over,
Yeah.
do you feel, I feel like this is the day after Christmas. Sort of like, all right, now there's no football, so I got to wait a while.
Yeah.
It kind of brings me down.
Yeah, it does. Because it gives you nothing to look forward to. This is the most lonely day of the year.
Yep.
I call it the Monday nobody wants. And it's the Monday after the Super Bowl because this is the farthest away from football that you could ever be.
It's been like a week.
Yeah.
We've had a chance to sort of have it sink
Yeah,
in,
I'm
and
gonna
it's
say,
like,
Yeah, this is the farthest way you can be away from the game.
Mhm.
So now you're trying to figure out what's next. All right. If you're married, you're like, yeah, now back to my marriage. If you like, if you're working, you like, back to work.
I got to focus on my life now. Rest of my life.
It's like, okay, now everything's back regular. Let me spend time doing the regular things before the football season comes. But to me, it's liberating. If you had a season like we have that was forgettable,
Time to wipe it clean.
time to wipe the slate clean. So that's what you can do. Now it's all about 2026.
Yeah.
All right, 2025 is over with. Can't think about it no more. Injury, riddle, all the reasons why. Nobody cares. Now it's clean slate protocol. What's next?
Yeah, this is when you kind of take that deep breath and you're like, all right, it's over now. We got free agency coming up.
Yeah.
We got the draft coming up. It's time to get healthy, and so you put all those things together, and that's when that hope starts to rise up a little bit.
The
again.
hope is what every fan base has.
Absolutely.
All right now, as of now, all 32 fan bases feel like we got a champion.
Yeah.
All 32 fan bases, the cup is runneth over. All right? It's filled with hope. All right? Who is going to be the Seattle Seahawks of 2026?
I mean, people forget And even if you're not a sports bettor, this will put it in perspective. But the Seahawks and Patriots were both 60-1 to make the Super Bowl. Right? These are two, not the longest of long shots, but pretty long shots to make the Super Bowl. No one would have guessed Seattle, New England, so anything is possible.
First of all, one head coach just got there last year.
Yep.
Like the other one got there 2 years ago. Like the other one got a quarterback that everybody threw away. The other one got a quarterback that just went in the draft 2 years ago. Like so, nobody picked these teams, but that's what make the NFL the best. You can go from worst to first in a year. You can go from not even relevant to Super Bowl champion.
That's right.
Right now, what I would love is to see people in Boston, because Boston do not deserve any more parades. Do you understand what I say?
I am glad. I was all over wanting Seattle to win the Super Bowl.
Listen, if you in my era and you watch the Celtics win championship after championship, the Bruins championship after championship, the New England Patriots championship after championship, the city of Boston don't deserve no more parades. They just don't.
There are children in Boston, young fans who don't know a life without multiple championships.
No, it's children in Boston that just think this is every other year.
They're entitled.
They're entitled to parades. Then you got a city like Jacksonville that's never had a parade. I'm talking about not a Christmas parade, not a Thanksgiving parade, not a parade, period. All right? Atlanta, no parade. It's never been a parade in Atlanta beside the Atlanta Braves.
That's all they care about in Atlanta anyway.
But
they just care about the Braves.
Carolina Panthers. All I'm saying is a city so grander like Chicago hasn't had a parade since the 80s.
Well, it's the
the Cubs won the Cubs. The Cubs won a few years.
Yeah. Like 2010, the Blackhawks won the Stanley Cup.
All I'm saying,
making all these noises.
All I'm saying is the Minnesota Vikings.
Oh, Minnesota,
has never had a parade.
Look at Buffalo.
Never had a parade. Plus, it's going to be too cold for them to have a parade anyway.
They do it.
Think about it.
They come out naked in the cold over Buffalo.
If Buffalo won this week, would they have had a parade?
Yes.
During a blizzard.
Buffalo, if there's one city equipped to do it, it's Buffalo.
Come on.
These dudes jump through tables. They light themselves on fire. They are ready. They're
so
not
the
caring
parade
about
is
some
at
snow.
least they were.
It's like, we got this.
We got this.
If we have to put these dudes on a snow plow, we're having a parade.
All I'm saying is it's cities out here that has never had a championship parade. The Arizona Cardinals.
Oh, they're never going to have a parade. I feel like just never. Like ever.
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 Even for basketball?
They didn't have it. Well, they have Phoenix, yeah.
They stink too.
Yeah.
Like, will the state of Arizona ever have a parade? Ever?
I don't know. When I see the Cardinals, I'm like, nah. It's not going to happen. It's not meant for you.
Never have a parade. Atlanta, like, it's some cities out there, man. Like, that's why I say Boston don't deserve anything else. You're talking about decades of winning.
Well, that's like when in D.C., when the Caps and Nats finally won, we had parades. It was like, oh, my God, we haven't had this since the Redskins back in the day. Like, there's something that just brings everyone together when everyone can celebrate something. Sports is the great common denominator.
Sports does it, because I remember that parade a little bit. Yes, I enjoyed every bit of it. Like,
I know you did.
Like we had one.
Yeah.
I enjoyed the Nats winning that thing, the Capitals, Ovi winning that thing.
Beautiful.
See, that's what you got to do in sports. When you have these greats, you got to enjoy it.
Yeah.
Having Ovechkin here, one of the greatest, if not the greatest, hockey player of all time, I got to witness greatness. And I'm an ex-athlete.
Yeah.
And I got to witness greatness with Ovi, watching him being one of the best to ever get on the ice. I remember when I was young, and I used to watch this cartoon on Saturdays. Bo Jackson, Michael Jordan, Wayne Gretzky. Do you remember the cartoon?
I don't remember the name. I don't know exactly what you're talking about.
I thought Wayne Gretzky's numbers could never be broken. I knew Michael's could be broken. I knew other people's could be broke.
Yeah.
But when I seen Wayne Gretzky's numbers compared to everybody else, I said they could never be broken.
Yeah.
And Ovi did it.
It's true.
Ovi did it. I thought we was going to have a long time with the Nats, but, old boy left us and went to Philly.
Good. Don't want him.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't.
We all wanted him.
Bryce? Nah, man.
We wanted Harper. We wanted
Guess what?
him.
We got one without him. Didn't need him.
You sound like the guy that got broke up with.
Yeah.
Talking
Guess
about
what?
you didn't
Guess
want
what?
him.
Guess what? He left. We're just fine without you. It's fine. And by the way, has he won one? No, he has not.
We haven't been fine without him, though.
Well, to be fair, we kind of let a lot of people go, too. It wasn't just Bryce.
I just don't know what we're doing. I just don't know what we're doing because I'm a big James Wood guy.
Yeah.
I'm afraid that we're going to lose James Wood.
I think, hopefully they'll commit the money to keeping those guys.
All I'm saying is I'm afraid. I'm afraid.
I want a Commanders Super Bowl party. That's what I'm looking for. But before we get there, we got to build back from this past season. So let me ask you, going into this season, what are some of the goals? I know that's a very sort of broad-based question. What's a goal or two where you say, okay, when it comes to this team, this is something I really want the franchise to focus on, or something that's important to me?
I want to take an approach where I want to do two things.
Okay.
I want to get younger and stronger.
Stronger.
Strength. All right, this is what I want to do. All right, this is what I want to do.
Okay.
I want to put a high-level vet in each room, and I want to put a high-level youthful person in each room.
Okay.
So I want to go young, and I want to go proven.
Mm-hmm.
I want somebody proven in every room, and I want somebody youthful in every room. And I'm talking every position, not some positions, every position.
Okay.
And one position in particular I want to bring back. I think every team with a fullback is a great team.
You want to see the fullback. All right.
I just believe in the fullback position. I think when you bring a fullback on your team, it says physical.
Says smash mouth.
It says physical, baby.
Mm-hmm.
We want to get down and dirty, and we going to do – I want a Mike Sellers on this roster.
Yeah.
All right? I want a dude, all right? So
Big Mike.
you asking me, how do we get this done? Free agency, draft. Of course, draft is the youth.
Sure.
Free agency, proven. All right? I don't need the top guy. I like the second and the third guy in free agency.
Okay.
When I say second and third guy, all right, cornerback position. I don't want the first guy. I want the second and the third guy.
That way you get value.
Value.
Yeah.
I want high-end value. Tight end, second or the third guy. It's talent out there. Receiver. Would you want to sign another receiver? Do you want youth or do you want proven?
Mm-hmm.
I think we got proven.
Yeah.
Bring in youth. All right, so it's one of them things where it has to be a proper mesh-up. We got to get younger.
There's no question. This is one of the oldest. I think it's the oldest roster of the NFL.
We got to get younger,
Yeah.
and we got to get faster, and we got to incorporate something in every position room that's left on the team.
How much is speed needed? I feel like this team needs speed.
We need speed. We need, and that's what I say. That comes with the youth, right?
Yeah, it does.
That comes with the youth. So you need speed at wide out. You need speed at offensive line. People don't usually think of offensive line and think speed.
Yeah, why is that?
Well, people don't understand that these 300-pounders, they're 6'5",
Yeah.
actually run like 4.940s. They are 18-wheelers. They can flat out go out there and run. All right, your edge guy, you want your edge guy to be able to come off the edge with speed.
Yeah.
All right, does he have power? Yes, he has power, but I want him to come off the edge with speed.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want your linebacker with speed? You can't run sideline to sideline without speed. I need speed.
I will say there's something beautiful about watching an offensive lineman on the outside leading the way, pulling whatever it is, and you see them start to get at full speed. You're like, oh my God.
Yes, they start mowing people over.
Yes, they
See,
do.
that's the position. That's when you don't like to play corner. When you got to take on those guys.
Oh my God.
See, people forget that. Let me tell you the hardest thing about playing cornerback. Imagine this. Let me paint a picture for you, Jinx.
Okay.
I'm on the right corner. They hike the ball. I'm running with the wide out. He runs me off.
Right.
Meaning he's running a go route to run me off because they actually finna run a play to somebody else.
Trying to clear it out.
They clear it out. I run 40 yards. They throw it to the tight end. Linebacker there. He's never there. All right? All right. I turn around after 40 yards. I look back. Tight end catches the ball. I have to run back towards him full speed. He's running full speed. It's finna be a collision for the ages. And we had to do this time and time again. with a man that's 6'5", 260 pounds. That's why, to me, cornerback is always going to be the hardest position to play in football.
Oh, man.
Because I tell London is a coward, all right? And this is
Okay,
why I say this.
Okay.
Linebackers get running backs when they just getting started, when they just getting the ball.
Right.
I hit running backs when they're full speed.
Yeah.
I hit tight ends when they're full speed, look at me eye to eye. London hits them when they just getting the ball.
Right.
London tackles them when the motor has just crunk up in the car.
London's job is to stop them before they get to full speed.
They have no momentum.
Right.
When London hits them, they have no momentum, but he is the most physical guy in football. No, he's not. Me and Bluefoot is. Like me and Champ Bailey are. Me and Darryl Green are. We are the physical because we have to hit these guys and slow these guys down. All right? When we meet these guys, speed plus strength plus momentum is different.
Let me ask you something, because this is fact. Because corner, and I'm not just saying this, has always been my favorite position. Like, I love the mentality you have to have, which is it's me versus you, or I got to let this go.
Yeah.
And also, you have to have great hands, great athleticism. But when you have a guy running at you like that, how did you tackle? Did you always meet him directly, or did you say, I got to go low here?
Lund mo low.
I started to say, you got to go low, right?
He gonna think about it, but I got to do it at the last minute. Meaning, as we cut down looking at each other, as we're going to each other, I wait till the last exact minute to go down.
Okay.
Because if he sees me, he either gonna jump over me, step on me, just go the opposite direction. So you have to be very quick and decisive in those moves.
Yeah.
Like, you got to understand that not only do I got to cut him low, I need to wrap him up also.
Yeah.
So it's some decision making. Put it like this.
Okay.
Cornerbacks make business decisions with tight ends more than any other position. It's something about hitting these tight ends that will make you second guess yourselves. They are huge.
Because they're the biggest dudes that are be coming at you at full speed.
That's eligible.
That have a football.
They have a chance.
Yeah.
Like, it's different. So it's different than me taking on the offensive lineman. Like, if an offensive lineman pulling out here to block me, I can fake him out.
Right.
There's no dodging with the tight end.
And the tight end generally is going to try to run over you anyway.
Yes, he's going to see you and be like, minutia. I'm finna run him over. I ain't finna show him what's up. And that's why I have to be a great tackler, not a great hitter.
Yeah.
Like, it's a difference between a tackler and a hitter. Like, London was a hitter and a tackler. I was a tackler.
So when you look at the season ahead, this team has to get healthy. And I'm like you. I hate making excuses. It is next man up. But just getting healthy, particularly with this squad, there was no team as banged up as this franchise, even for the NFL. You know what I mean?
Health is luck.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. To make the Super Bowl, you got to be lucky that we're healthy.
Look at, like, Zach Charbonnet, right?
Yeah.
Tore his ACL not playing, but then it's like, it's all right. We got Kenneth Walker.
No, we had a 1A and a 1B.
Right.
All right, so we had this guy was the starter before Charbonnet came in and kind of upseated him. All right, so it's one of them things is the luckiest team is the team that stays healthy, and usually the team that stays healthy is the team that makes the longest playoff run. Like, it's not about who's the best team, because when we came in the year, neither of these teams were picked as the best team. The Seattle wasn't even picked as the best team in their division. That was the 49ers.
That's right.
All right, and let's not bring up New England. Buffalo was the team picked to go to the Super Bowl. All right. This was Josh Allen's year. It was, no Lamar, no Patrick Mahomes. It's you, Josh. No, it's not. It's Drake May. Remember this. And I know you're going to hate, but remember this. I said it 2 years ago. The Caleb Williams, Drake May, Jaden Daniels quarterback class is the best quarterback class of all times. And in 2 years since they've been in the league, 3 of them has made it to the playoffs. 2 has made it to the championship game. 1 has made it to the Super Bowl. Smoostradamus is right.
Can I ask you this?
Yeah.
So with Jaden struggling this past season, mainly with injuries, and Drake May having an MVP-like season, Drake was bad in the Super Bowl. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
He was really bad. I mean, he was throwing up
It
balls.
hasn't been a great year for people named Drake.
It has not.
It has
two
not.
straight Super Bowls. Somebody tweeted that. 2 straight bad Super Bowls for people named Drake. Not good.
It's just not good.
But if you were doubting Jaden, and I never did, but I know some fans did Doesn't it make you feel a little bit better to see Drake May like, let's not act like this guy is suddenly otherworldly because he looked very human in the
Well,
Super
let's be
Bowl.
honest with Drake. In the playoffs, period, he did not have a good playoffs.
Correct.
All right, and here go think about it. If you want to compare the two, let's be honest. Drake May had a defense that toted him.
Mm-hmm.
Our guy toted our team to the playoffs and through the playoffs. We was a Jaden Daniels oriented team.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't our defense. It was him. He was the catalyst.
Right.
So if you're looking for the reasons why, Drake May had a more complete team than we had at the time.
Yes.
So I'm not, and I'm one of them people, I don't think you have to down somebody to build somebody else up.
For sure.
So I don't need to down
Right,
Drake May to
for
build
sure.
up Jordan.
And he has
Jay.
had an amazing season.
Yes.
Yeah.
He had one of those seasons. He had a great season. I just think he gets what every young player gets. NBA don't matter. Baseball don't matter. Football don't matter. When you're youthful and you overachieve early, you're usually going to meet a chiseled vet that has been waiting on this all their life, and they're going to beat you and teach you the young kids lesson. Then you become the old man and you come back and beat people.
And sometimes that's the way it is, particularly in pro sports.
Yeah.
You kind of have to take your lumps first,
Before you get it.
and then you learn along the way and you say, okay, now I understand what it takes.
Unless you're Magic Johnson. Right?
Yeah,
Unless you like these
right.
people that enter the game and automatically just win.
Right.
And they're like, no, I'm just going to keep winning. Like everybody don't, even Michael Jordan. Before Scottie Pippen got there,
he was getting roughed up by the Pistons every year.
The Pistons were whooping him. Bill Laimbeer
sure
was kicking him out the stadium every time
Yes,
they
they
played.
were.
All right, so it's like this learning curve that we all have to go through. And Drake May, listen to me, the next time Drake May gets this chance, you won't see the same Drake May.
That's right.
You're going to see a different type animal because he's been there and he's seen it all.
Well, so we were talking to Jaden out in San Francisco.
Yeah.
And we were asking him about, okay, you've never really been through an experience like this before, right? So he's going to learn from that and say, okay, what can I take from this health-wise? What can I take from this from a competitive perspective to make me better? Which begs the question, going into his third season, is there a possibility if he takes those lessons and this team drafts well, signs free agents, they could end up back in the NFC Championship game?
Why not?
Okay.
Why not? It's one of those things where you're only as good as the bar you set.
Mm-hmm.
He's already set the bar high. The only other step he could take is the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why people were so disappointed this year. Because it was like, all right, this is where we are. This is what we're going to do. This is the lane that we're in.
Mm-hmm.
All right, he's going to get back in that lane. Like you said, it's all about health. All right? You can't go in and out of the lineup and think the team is going to play at a steady level. We're only steady because he makes us steady. You're only steady as the quarterback. Now, what he would take from this year is, all right, I need to bulk up a little bit.
Yeah.
Right? If I'm going to continue to play the way I want to play.
Yeah.
Or I need to kind of tweak the way that I play. I need to take 3 lesser hits a game.
Mm-hmm.
That means sliding. That means running out of bounds. That's playing the game cerebral. Like, that's what we do when we get to the league as rookies. We kind of like wild horses.
Mm-hmm.
Like a wild horse just runs.
It's always amazing to me when these young kids get into the NFL and they play like they're invincible.
Don't know no better.
Right, and you have to almost have to sit around and say, listen, it's not personal, but if you want to prolong your career,
Yes.
you have to play a little bit different.
And that's with the years.
Yes.
That comes with the years. Like, we get here, we bucking Broncos. We want to just, whatever. This is how I got here. This is how I'm going to stay here. No. I remember Bruce Miller like, hey, wild buck. You tone it down a little bit.
Is that what he said?
Yeah, tone it down a little bit. Because I would practice full speed.
Oh, okay.
Like, that was my thing. I practice how I play. And he was like, dude, you need to save some of that for Sunday.
Yeah.
All right. So I had to learn how to tone it down because all I knew was one speed.
Mm-hmm.
And you learn how to do that. And I'm sure he's going to learn how to do that. And with us having new coordinators on both sides of the ball, look forward for most of these guys to be here most of the offseason.
I was going to say, and you know what I love about David Blau and that hire in particular is that it's going to be different. Clearly, you're talking about a different OC, but also there's some familiarity there.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I'm not relearning terminology.
Right.
I'm not relearning. Like, we might call plays differently.
Right.
But I'm not relearning terminology. I'm not relearning anything. So it's not a setback.
Right.
Like, the one thing I want to give Jalen Hurts props for, This kid,
Mm-hmm.
and you know I'm old if I can call him a kid. This kid has had a different coordinator every year of his career since he was a junior in college.
That's wild. And you're absolutely right.
That means every year I have to learn a new terminology, a new play call, a new play set. And for him to have
exhausting.
all of the success that he's had
Yeah.
is unbelievable. You know, I never feel sorry for the Philadelphia Eagles. Not those bleacher creatures. I do not feel sorry for them. But Jalen Hurts, I do kind of like look at him and say, you know what? Dude, that's great. That's great for what
Yeah.
you're achieving.
I don't hesitate to say setting him up to fail. Maybe that's too strongly worded. But if you're a quarterback, that consistency goes a long way in your development. You know what I mean?
At one point, I want somebody for 2 years.
Yeah. Can you just give me a couple years?
Just I want
Can I have one rib?
one reel for 2 years.
Right.
Can I do that? They
Right.
can't even give me that. Like 2 years, dude. And he got a new one.
Crazy. Guys, give us a call, 703-726-7419. That's 703-726-7419. Or email us, WashingtonGetLoud@gmail.com. Let's talk about SeatGeek for a second. God, we love SeatGeek.
Yeah.
SeatGeek is the official primary ticketing partner of Hail to the Commanders and here to help you experience all of the action from football to funk and any other live events at Northwest Stadium. SeatGeek has the tickets. SeatGeek is the official primary ticketing partner of the Washington Commanders and Northwest Stadium. We were talking about building this roster out from this point on until we get ready for the upcoming season, draft, free agency. So this is also a team that's going to have, I think, sixth most cap space.
We got some dust.
Yeah. So not only are they going to have some money to spend, they're going to have a little bit of draft capital. They have picks in the first round, third round, fifth round, sixth round, and seventh round. They could also trade back as well. So this is the delicate balance. This is the song and dance that goes with being a GM.
Yes, it's the lovable, unlovable. It's the thing that you love to do that you hate to do.
Mm-hmm.
I had to tell this to people, man. The draft is such a crapshoot.
Mm-hmm.
It's none of us guaranteed to be good. You can draft an entire draft class and don't hit on one player.
Absolutely.
That's possible.
Yeah.
Now, I know people don't think that's possible. It's very possible that you could have an entire draft and not get one starter.
Yeah.
I've seen drafts like that. And the thing about it is, I've asked myself, what's the difference in between college and the pros?
Mm-hmm.
And to me, it's this one thing. In college, once you part of that 1% in college that's just better than everybody,
Mm-hmm.
I got weeks off. It'll be a week where I play Middle Tennessee State.
You're not worried about that week.
Look
Look at your face.
You're not going to mess with me.
Right.
You're not going to mess with me because of what I did to the other teams.
Right.
Like, you're going to try your best to stay away from me, and I'm like, all right, this is going to be one of those
And
games.
you know, I'm not saying you didn't, but you know, especially being a kid,
Yeah.
you don't have to prepare like you have to do for those other games.
No, it ain't that I ain't got to prepare. It's just they finna go out of their way to leave me alone.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they're going to go out of their way to, like, we're not dealing with him. We're going to go at his counterpart.
Yeah.
In the pros, I always tell people the most dangerous man in the pros is somebody you ain't studied. So let's just say I'm playing T.O. this week.
Yeah.
T.O. come in the game, second quarter, get hurt. His backup comes in.
Yeah.
I'm afraid. You know why I'm afraid? Because I ain't studied this dude.
You know anything about it?
I don't know nothing about this man. Who is this man? All right? And this man comes in here running his butt off. That's the scariest thing about the league.
Mm-hmm.
The next man up is a baller. The next man up can be a legit starter.
Right.
And you just don't know when that game is going to happen because in the pros, you need that one game. You need that one game to make you believe that you can do it.
So it's the everyone here is good and there are no weeks off and everyone can play. And that mindset could be a grind for people who are used to not having to prepare in that way.
Well, I think it's a grind for the guys that don't use the overall game, meaning they don't play the mental game.
Mm-hmm.
They don't play the I need to be in the best shape of my life game, and they don't play the talent game. Like, some guys are so talented, they just lean on talent.
Yeah.
And that's going to run out. at one point, and you got to use your cerebral. So the best players in the NFL is the guys that use the total package.
Yeah.
And the guys that use the total package usually have long careers. And that's what you got to consistently use, that total package every game. If I can't physically beat this dude, he's faster than me, he's stronger than me, he's bigger than me, I'm going to have to mentally beat him. Like you're going to have to pick out a section every week to beat a certain dude.
Okay.
All right, so let's just say I'm playing against Santana Moss.
Okay.
I'm not fast as Santana. How am I going to beat Santana? I'm going to have to do it inside of my play call, and I'm going to have to do it mentally. All right? Well, let's say I'm going to have to play this big Plexico Birds. Plexico can't outrun me.
Right.
All right, but he can out-physical me.
Sure.
All right, so how am I going to do this? Am I to do this mentally? I'm going to have to say, you know what, I'm going to play basketball with Plex. All right? I'm going to play jump balls. I'm going to do this. So every guy has a strategy.
Yeah.
And once you find out what strategy works for each guy, that's when you become a pro's pro.
When you look at the draft's going to be fascinating because obviously this team has the number 7 overall pick. There's some clear needs, but I think there's a possibility too that depending on who falls to them at 7 or not, they could maybe, trade that pick away and go back.
Well, here go think about going back. Somebody got to want to come up.
Yeah.
And this ain't the best quarterback draft. That's what messes it up. Because it's not a big – what do people move up for? 2 positions. Quarterbacks and offensive linemen.
Yep.
Them are the only 2 positions people move up for. Quarterback and offensive lineman. We got maybe 2. If Ty Simpson maybe moves up.
Yeah, he's generally, after Mendoza, like the number 2.
So I just don't know if somebody's going to be in a rush to move up to allow us to move back. But here go the great thing about it. We're going to have 5 kids become combine legends. It happens every year. Every year we have what we call the T-shirt champions. All right? And people love how these guys look in their T-shirt. Love how their body look. They can't play football, though, Jinx. But they can bench press 225 25 times.
You can be a spectacular athlete, and it doesn't mean you're a football player.
It's a difference between Gold's Gym. You know the guys that go to Gold's Gym?
Showing how to go, yeah.
You know the guys that go to Gold's Gym. Buff Bagswell and the rest of his friends. All right,
That's a good reference. Gold's Gym.
Gold's Gym. Because they go in there to flex.
Yes. Look in the mirror.
They ain't in the best shape of their life.
Right.
They are not. And they are not the best athletes. We're going to have a couple champions come to the combine, blow it away, and maybe that gives somebody the hint, let's move up to 7 to get this guy because he's going to go first, and we can move down. But to have the ability to move down, we need to have the ability to somebody that wants somebody.
Yeah.
And I don't know if this draft is the draft to do that. Now, next year's draft, it's going to be quarterback packed. But this year's draft, I think it's one guy at the top of this thing. And I actually ran into him in San Francisco.
Fernando Mendoza?
Mendoza was there.
Really?
You saw him?
When we had finished filming one day, I was walking back, and Mendoza was walking down the street right behind me, like brushing fans out, telling me, because he had just finished signing an autograph. So I guess he was tired of signing autographs. He was like, I'm through, I'm through. Such a nice kid.
He goes, gee whiz.
Gee
Fred
Willikers.
flipping Smoot, I can't believe it.
Gee Willikers Smoot, is that you? Look, I love that kid.
Yeah.
Like, you talking about a kid with just high, good energy, great smile. That I loved running into him there. Like, it taught me a lot.
And I really appreciate the fact that he said, they were asking him about the combine. He said, well, I'll participate, but what I'm most interested in is going to pro day to throw to my receivers. I'm trying to help my receivers out and improve their draft stock.
That's who he is, man. He understands I'm going 1.
Oh, he's going
I'm
1.
finna help Ciroc and all the rest of these guys get picked. Like, if you're the Raiders right now, turn the pick in yesterday.
Right.
Turn the pick in. You know how they used to do it in the 90s where they'd be like, 2 months before the draft, we're picking him. Like, they solidify the pick. Like,
we're picking him. Right.
Yeah, they'll say, like, no, we're picking him. Run the clock. Go on, run the clock, Raiders. Run the clock. Pick this kid. Get him going. You might well be sending him your playbook now.
Right.
Go and get this kid in the building.
They'll start the draft. All right, the Raiders are on the clock. Like, why are we waiting?
Why?
Just go ahead and start with that.
I remember, I think in the 90s, they would sign guys 2 weeks ahead of time. The
Oh, that's
number
right.
one pick.
Yeah.
They would just sign him.
Like, yeah.
Like, this is the dude.
Let's get to work.
Let's get to work right now. Sometimes you know when you know. But at number 7, we might have a chance to get Bain from Miami.
Yeah.
We might have a chance to get David Bailey
That's my
from
guy.
Texas Tech. I love him.
Mm-hmm.
I have a man crush on Kenyon Sadiq.
Oregon. Yeah. You
Tight end.
love him.
I think he's going to be a star.
Yeah.
He reminds me of Brock Bowers.
Okay.
All right, so it's some guys out there that we will have a legit chance. I just think at 7, that's too high to take a receiver in this draft.
Oh, yeah. There's not a receiver. I mean, there's some
Ain't
talented
no
receivers.
Jamar Chase in this draft.
That's what I'm saying. If you had a Jefferson or a Chase or someone like that,
Yeah.
I mean, Carnell Tate's great. Or Jordan Tyson out of
Yeah.
Arizona
Arizona
State.
State.
Yeah, but there's not that one dude where you're like,
Definitive.
This guy's worth a top 10 pick.
this guy's a freak.
Right.
Like, it ain't no Randy Moss in this draft.
Correct.
All right, and that's what I'm saying. So, receiver a little too high for my taste.
Okay.
I think offensive line, we're pretty set.
Let me ask you this. What do you think is the number one priority? Because there's a lot of needs on this team.
Yeah.
Is it edge? Is it secondary? Is it receiver? I mean, there's a lot of places you could go.
I think it's edge.
It is, right?
I think edge is where you want to get a tone setter unless you get a Sonny Styles,
Okay.
middle linebacker in there. All right, I see a hole for a middle linebacker. All right, so it's guys that you would say, okay, I'm gonna take this guy if he fall to
Yeah.
me. But it's got to be on the defensive side, I think, unless it's tight end. Unless it's tight end, it has to be on the defensive front.
What do you love so much about that tight end from Oregon? Because that's a need for this team.
His run out the catch, he reminds me of Brock Bowers in that way.
Okay.
He's a yak guy, built like a stud muffin. All right, just that he can block,
Mhm.
he can run with the best of them, strong at the point of attack, and that's what you want. When I get a tight end, I don't want my tight end to undress the offense. This is what I call a tight end that undresses the offense. I have played against tight ends that we knew can't block.
Mhm.
They can catch though.
Yeah.
When they come in the game, automatically we know wherever he line up at, they're not running behind him because he can't block.
Yeah.
He undressing the offense. We know they automatically running to the opposite side. All right, so I love the fact that he does everything good and nothing great.
Okay.
All right, and that's why I think Kenyon Sadiq, and mark my word, if we can look back at this film a year from now, I got this sick feeling in my stomach that the Kansas City Chiefs are going to pick him.
Oh, to replace Kelsey? Oh, God.
And I'm
please
going to
no.
be sick to my stomach.
That makes me sick thinking
I
about
need
it.
Sprite.
To settle your tummy?
Yes.
That's like an old school thing.
Ginger ale.
Get a ginger ale.
Yeah, get a ginger ale. You know, my stomach is upset.
Guys, give us a call, 703-726-7419, 703-726-7419, or email us, watchingtogetloud@gmail.com. Huddle up, Commanders fans. The Commanders Golden Pass Raffle is operated by the Virginia Lottery, and it gives you a chance to win the ultimate fan experience. Tickets, VIP treatment, special appearances by Washington legends, and much more. Limited tickets available, so visit valottery.com/commanders to enter the raffle today. That is valottery.com/commanders and break. So,
Yep.
at number 7, if anyone is available,
Sell.
who would you go with? You got your pick of the litter. Who would you pick if they don't trade back?
I love that Bain. Bain remind me of Dwight Freeney.
It's a good comp.
He reminds me of Dwight Freeney, but that David Bailey.
I was going to say it's one of the other, right?
David Bailey is a sack machine. Like, I'm trying to see. He got a little Javon Curse in him. And that's saying a lot.
It is.
That's saying a lot. Because the freak, when I played, was the standard.
Mm-hmm.
All right? But I would love David Bailey. Bain just got this motor, and he got this big game thing about him.
That's true.
The bigger the game, the bigger my game is. And I love a gamer. Like, I'm not a big combine guy, Jinx.
Mhm.
I call it the tights Olympics. Show me the film.
But I agree. I'm like, listen, can you ball or not? Can you ball or not? I get it. You want to have good measurables. You want to test well. You want to have speed. But can you play or not?
How many times have we let the combine affect drafting a guy that we just watch play a year of football
Right.
and dominate it. That's how you get the London Fletchers of the world.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you get the Antonio Pierces of the world, non-drafted
Mm-hmm.
Super Bowl winners. Because you're thinking too hard.
Right.
You're literally thinking too hard. No, I'm going to draft this other guy because he ran a 4.3, but he has no interception.
He got that potential. It's like, yeah, but can he play or not?
Potential for what? To be a bust? If he stunk in the college, he going to stink in the league.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's just simple as that. Like, I believe the eye test.
Okay.
I'm an eye test guy. Let me watch this guy play football, and if he plays football well, I'm going to draft him. It's simple as this. I'm just not going to overthink this thing. Yeah, am I going to look at character and other stuff? Yes. But as far as football, I just want to see football.
So if you had to choose Bain, Bailey, Bears beats Battlestar Galactica, where you going? Who are you choosing?
I'm choosing Bailey.
Are you? Okay, that's where I go.
I'm choosing Bailey because I think he got everything.
Okay.
Length, speed,
Mm-hmm.
power, low center of gravity, transition from speed to power.
And we got to have somebody who can pressure the quarterback, get after the quarterback.
I need somebody to draw the attention of the offensive line and
Okay.
the offensive coordinator to unlock everybody else. Because if not, then they playing everything straight up. I need somebody to unlock the defense. And I think he's a predator enough that he can unlock the defense. I think he can be that. So I would probably take Bailey. The other dude, Kedrick from Auburn, is pretty good too. He can go get him too. But I'm gonna take David Bailey on that one.
You know, it's funny when we talk about how these guys go to the combine, these workout warriors, and then you'll have just the opposite, where these studs in college, all of a sudden you hear the reports come out about where they're deficient. Like in the national championship game, what were they saying? Well, Ruben Bain, the one knock against him is he has short arms. I'm like,
Kangaroo arm.
I guess.
They're gonna hit him with kangaroo
But nobody's
arms.
stopping him in this game.
First of all, with power like that, why do I need long arms?
Right. You can be a T-Rex. It doesn't matter.
Well, here go the draft. The draft, I hate to say this to people. The draft is not looking for reasons why to draft you. They're looking for reasons why not.
Right.
And they're looking for any red flag they can find. All right. How you going to tell me that one of the best pass rushers in the league got short arms when I'm watching him go against 6'5" offensive tackles and dominating them?
Right.
I don't care about his short arms. All right? I do not care. All right? So it's one of them things where I always beware of the dude that tell you not to date the girl.
Because he's trying to date the
He's
girl.
trying to date the girl.
Right.
Right? So when he say, no, she has a dead tooth in her mouth, you should not listen to her.
Her breath is awful. She has halitosis.
You should not listen to him.
Right.
He's a hater.
And you know what? We will, over the next few weeks,
Yeah.
all these reports will be floated. Sources, teams are concerned about this because there's a team floating that rumor because they want to draft him.
They want him. So don't fall for all that. All right.
Right.
Just get into. I always tell people, long as you fall in love with him, you don't need nobody else to fall
right.
in love with him. Like that's the great thing about a draft. You don't need but one team to like you.
Yeah.
One team.
So will you do a mock draft? I know Logan probably will. Will you?
I would do a mock draft while wearing a mock neck. All right? I am going to do a mock draft, most definitely, because I have blown out Logan the last 2 years in the draft. And this year I'm looking forward to blowing him out a third consecutive year, all right, as I am Fred Mache.
What is your process?
My process is this.
Okay.
I literally study these guys to a point, and I'm looking for outliers.
Okay.
Because every football player has an identifier. I like to look for the guys that don't have identifiers. All right, what do I mean by that? Santana Moss, his identifier was speed.
Right.
He is the fastest man on the field. All right, when I played against Reggie Wayne and studied him, not the fastest, not the strongest, not the biggest, he's just effective. He has no identifiers. So me as a studier, I can't figure you out because you have nothing for me to figure out. I have to play you straight up. And guys with no identifiers usually turn into ballers because they whole entire game make them good. They study habits.
Okay.
They in shape. The way they go about doing things, the professionalism, is all about that makes them great. So I look for guys with no identifiers.
Who was the last guy that you watched on tape? Doesn't have to be last year because guys aren't always like this, where they just jumped off the screen. Like for me, and I know I'm biased here, but it was Bijan back in the day at Texas, which is not that long ago, where when he played, I'm like, listen, I know I'm biased and we're not that good, but this guy is something that you do not see every day.
It was two guys.
Okay.
They played on the same exact team in college. And I was like blown away by them. When I first seen Jamar Chase, I said, he's special. When I first seen Derek Stingley Jr.
Oh, okay.
And they was on the same team. And I'm watching them practice.
That team, by the way, was stupid.
Best team,
Stupid.
I think. The only team that can compete with that LSU team with Joe Burrow, Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase, Derek Stingley, they were just ridiculous.
Yeah.
Is a Miami team.
Oh, from many years ago. Like
I think 01, 02.
Yeah.
Listen, other than that, like that team was stacked. But when I watched Derek Stingley and Jamar Chase, I said, this different. These right here, this different right here. These dogs.
Yeah.
These are different dogs, and I'm sorry, I don't see these type dogs out. These are pedigree right here.
Yeah.
This is different.
And I love that answer, too, because you don't see that every year.
No.
And people say, I'll tell you. I'm like, no. I'm talking about those one-of-ones where it might be every 2, 3, 4 years of like, this is one-of-one right here.
Jamar Chase was so damn good that we didn't even notice how good Justin Jefferson was.
Yep.
That's how good Jamar Chase was.
Yep.
We didn't even know how good Justin Jefferson was because this dude was so good. And then you got Joe Shiesty throwing you the ball. Like, that team was I was like, I have never seen a team like that LSU team. I thought that was the best team I ever seen assembled.
Go Joe.
Hey, listen.
Come get yourself a Hummer.
Listen. The one thing I do love.
I love Coach O.
Coach Ed Ogeron.
Yeah.
I use his laugh on Halloween for my door thing. Like when people ring my doorbell, it's Ed Ogeron laugh.
Oh, do you really?
Yeah.
I love that.
Anna don't believe me. It's true.
So, of course, here we are, 1 week away from the end of the Super Bowl. But Fox NFL has already come up with the 2026 way too early power rankings. Top 5, Broncos, Rams, Seahawks, Patriots, Eagles at 5. Got Jacksonville at 7. Your Washington Commanders at 17.
I was born April 17th, so that's a special number for me.
Ah, special.
Last time I checked, Seattle was picked 17th last year. No, the New England Patriots were picked 17th last year.
Oh,
so
okay.
maybe this is a good omen that we're going to the Super Bowl. The one thing I say about the too early, way too early, nobody cares. Nobody cares, and we know for a fact that there's nothing factual about this. All right, this is wrong. The only thing that's guaranteed on here is that the Cardinals will be 31st and the Jets will be 32nd.
Yeah.
Other than that, there's nothing on here that actually matters to me. I'm going to see who I think going to be better than what they're ranked. I think the Ravens will be a better ranked team.
Is it an 8?
Yeah, I think they'll be a higher ranked team. I think the Seattle Seahawks, even though they're so youthful and young, they're going to have a Super Bowl hangover. I'm sorry. It just comes with
it's just going back to back.
comes with the territory.
Yeah.
I see the Broncos taking a step back.
I start to say, let me ask you about the Broncos at 1. That seems, that defense is all world. Bo Nix is going to come along, but I feel like that's still a smidge too high.
They won too many last-minute games last year. Like, to be a just solidified, like, just trauma team, you got to just beat people.
Well, I hate to say this, but 2 years ago when the Commanders were winning every single game, at the very end, or a couple years ago when the Chiefs were at the end of every game, they were just pulling out. To do that in back-to-back years in the NFL, you just can't.
Similar to the
It's
Chicago
so
Bears.
hard.
Chicago Bears, same thing.
Right.
So, no, I would move the Texans up, and I would move the Lions up. I just think these bona fide teams. Like, I'm going to go with the bona fide teams because we know every year 3 of the playoff teams are not going back to the playoffs.
Patriots at 4.
I think they're here to stay.
Are they? Okay.
I think they're here to stay because they're only going to get better. That's the scary thing about the Patriots. Now,
I will say, and I hate saying it, But, I mean, May is going to be a star. And also, they've drafted really well.
Will Campbell got his head beat in the Super Bowl.
He sure did.
That whole left side of the line,
Yeah.
they was both rookies. They're going to get better next year.
Mhm.
They're going to get better next year.
Yeah, Campbell's getting pushed back in the entire time.
Yes, they probably going to try to get them a left tackle and move him to right tackle.
Mhm.
If they're smart, that's what they'll do.
Jacksonville at 7.
Duval.
Duval.
I feel like Jacksonville is a threat. And I feel like, let me ask you this.
Mhm.
When Indiana Jones comes back
Okay.
to the Colts,
Mhm.
how you feel about the Colts? Are they bona fide, or is that the Jacksonville division to lose?
The Colts are at 25? It seems way low.
That's too low.
That's too low.
That's too low. I feel like they got a squad.
25?
I feel like they got a squad.
I do too. And also, I'll tell you one thing about Indiana Jones. Sam Darnold is a good comp. Baker Mayfield. We are not giving enough credit to these quarterbacks who have been around, they've been seasoned, and then they get to a decent franchise. They get some good coaching. They have that experience. What happens? They're different players.
First of all,
Also, can I just say,
yeah.
the Giants. I mean, if you're playing for the Giants or the Jets, won't you get away from franchises like that? Look at Saquon. I mean,
Yeah.
you're so much better.
First of all, we can't say nothing about Indiana Jones as a fan base because he dominated us while he
Yeah.
was at the Giants. All right, he loved playing us. All right, no, I always say this. I don't believe in the such thing as bad kids. I do believe in bad parenting.
Yes.
Like I believe if a kid is loved on, every kid has a chance to be a good child. But if you got bad parents, you ain't got a chance.
No? Who else on this list surprises you, if anyone? And here's the thing about, to your point, right now, here we are, it's February.
Yeah.
I mean, we're going to see draft, we're going to see trades, we're going to see free agency. Like, all of this could be completely switched around and turned on its head in a few months.
The Minnesota Vikings.
Okay.
Do they like JJ? I don't know. Like, you know how you see a couple that you know that their days are numbered? It feel like
They moved on way too quick from Sam Darnold. Way too quick.
I think they got buyer's remorse.
I mean, maybe JJ can be something, but like he would look. Here's the thing: when he looked good last season, when he was healthy,
Yeah.
he looked pretty good.
Yeah.
But when he was bad, he looked really
bad.
Yeah.
So I don't know if Minnesota know what they got right there. So they at a standstill.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the question is to me is who gets Malik from Green Bay? Who gets the quarterback that they're looking for? Like, because I don't think the answer in the draft is quarterback. I think so they're going to have to trade from some guys. And the question is, where does Kirk Cousins land?
I don't know.
Is he still a starter?
The Falcons have already said they're not going to commit to Michael Penix Jr., which is crazy.
Well, commit to Kirk Cousins then. I felt like if they would have started Kirk last year, they would have won.
Yeah.
I really do because Kyle Pitts, he a free agent.
Sign Kirk Cousins to another $1 million contract, $100 million contract.
First of all,
Let the man keep getting a bag.
Kirk gets the bag. Listen,
This is so ridiculous.
if you really want a guy to handle your finances, let it be Kirk Cousins' agent.
He was out of Radio Row.
Who, Kirk?
Yeah, he
I
was
seen
walking around.
Kirk.
Yeah,
I
he's
looked him in
walking
the
around.
eyes. Don't look him in the eyes. He's too pretty.
What should the Falcons do? Could they really start Kirk Cousins again? Really?
They say they're going to release Kirk.
Okay.
I would keep him.
Would you?
I don't believe in Michael Penix yet. Keep Kirk. Keep him.
Falcons sitting there at 18.
Mm-hmm.
Look at, I know we talked about Green Bay.
Yeah.
Green Bay at 14. San Francisco at 15. Is it over for San Francisco? Not over. They're not going to be
No,
a terrible team.
they
but,
capped out.
But that window has closed, right?
They capped out. Trent got older.
Yeah.
McCaffrey got older. Brock Purdy, good quarterback, not great.
Yeah.
Defense, aging, injuries.
Mm-hmm.
I think they missed their window.
Yeah.
I think they missed their window, and that's Seattle's division.
Yeah.
That's Seattle division to run. They missed their window. I hate to say it, San Fran used to be one of my favorite teams when I was growing up because I was a Jerry Rice guy.
Yeah.
But you know what? San Francisco, you're getting everything you deserve.
Well, we'll look back at this list maybe in a few months and see how things have changed.
Yeah, most definitely. I think that the quarterback carousel dictates this list.
No doubt. That might change. We always stay the same. That's Fred Smoot. I'm Michael Jenkins. That's Get Loud Podcast. Thanks for being with us, and we'll see you next week.
727
The Get Loud podcast was filmed at the Big Bear AI Command Center Studios. Big Bear AI offers mission-ready AI for a rapidly evolving world and proudly protecting the Washington Commanders and his fans.
The views and opinions expressed by our podcast guests and or hosts are their own and do not necessarily reflect the views or positions of the Washington Commanders or any of their representatives.